there's something new in the air on Tyneside. And we're not just talking about the summer breeze or the usual buzz that comes with the transfer window. It's one of those feelings that doesn't arrive with a bang, but slowly creeps into fan conversations, online forums, and even the subtle hints dropped in press conferences. Something subtle, yet full of potential. The kind of movement that usually comes just before a major announcement. And this time, the signs point to a familiar face in the Premier League, a name that divides opinion but no one can ignore. While the world focuses on the high-profile moves involving the likes of Manchester City, Chelsea and Liverpool, things are moving fast behind the scenes at Newcastle United. The board is working quietly, weighing up every detail before taking the next step, and those who follow the club closely know, when Newcastle moves in silence, something big is brewing. One name has begun to echo more loudly through the corridors of St. James Park, and no, we're not talking about some exotic European star. This time, it's a player with a British accent and a very noteworthy recent past. Of course, all of this is happening against a delicate backdrop. The club is in the midst of a restructuring phase, still navigating internal matters, financial adjustments, and strategic decisions that could shape the season ahead. That's exactly why the players being considered must be more than just talented. They need to be the perfect fit. Players who are ready to contribute immediately and who understand the weight of wearing the black and white shirt. And according to recent rumors, one of those names has already shown interest in joining this new chapter. By the way, before I reveal who this potential signing is that's stirring the pot behind the scenes, take a second and subscribe to the channel. Your subscription massively supports our work and keeps us going with the hottest news, behind-the-scenes insights, and exclusive updates every Newcastle fan wants to hear. If you love this club and want to follow every step towards the top, hit that subscribe button now and turn on the bell so you don't miss a thing. Right then, the big twist revolves around a player who once captained a Premier League giant, wore the England shirt, and is currently trying to cement his place in one of the toughest leagues in the world. We're talking about Gallagher. That's right. According to reports from Newcastle World, backed by Mick Brown, former scout at clubs like Manchester United and Tottenham, Gallagher is said to be very interested in returning to England. With Newcastle United a destination that appeals to him, it's a story packed with curious details. For those who don't recall, Gallagher left Chelsea after Euro 2024. Despite captaining the side the previous season, a contract renewal dispute led to his move to Atletico Madrid for around £33 million. He went on to play 50 matches there, performing steadily but without the standout presence many expected. Atletico are now reportedly open to letting him leave for the same fee they paid, which makes the situation even more attractive for Newcastle, who are still reshaping their midfield following Sean Longstaff's departure. What makes this potential transfer even more intriguing is that Newcastle had already shown interest in Gallagher last summer. Back then, PSR restrictions and Tonali's impending return cooled negotiations. But now, with the midfield lacking options who bring energy and late runs into the box, the former Chelsea man is back on the table. And let's not forget, Eddie Howe is a known admirer of Gallagher's playing style, something that could strongly influence the club's final decision. What's more, despite his time in Spain, Gallagher has never hidden his fondness for English football. While he's said to be happy at Atletico, he's also hinted that he still has a lot to offer in the red and white shirt. However, according to Mick Brown, Gallagher's priority is to return to the Premier League, especially with the 2026 World Cup approaching. He knows he needs regular top-level football to stay in contention for England call-ups, and at Atletico, that consistency is becoming harder to find. If you're enjoying the content so far, drop a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. Your support means the world to us and keeps our community growing strong. Here, we follow every step of Newcastle with passion, accuracy, and dedication. And if you want to stay in the loop with everything behind the scenes, turn on those notifications. Back to the potential deal, Gallagher's current market value is around £40 million, according to transfer experts. That's exactly the fee Atletico are willing to accept to let him go. It's a hefty sum, but it might just be worth it considering the full package Gallagher brings: intensity, leadership, Premier League experience, and the technical ability to make a difference in big matches. Plus, he's only 25 years old, which means there's still room for growth and future resale value. Tactically, Gallagher would be a perfect addition to Eddie Howe's system. He can operate as a box-to-box midfielder, a central playmaker, or even a modern number 10 depending on what's needed. His versatility would be a huge asset, especially in a season expected to be physically demanding with Premier League clashes, domestic cups, and potentially European competitions, depending on the team's performance. Another key detail is that, as per Newcastle World's reporting, there's nothing concrete on paper just yet. Gallagher is not, at this point, officially on the club's final shortlist of targets. But that doesn't mean the deal is off. Quite the opposite. Longstaff's move to Leeds United has left a gap in the midfield. And when you look at the kind of profile the board is seeking, Gallagher ticks all the boxes. The mutual interest could also help push talks forward. Now, one question many fans are asking is, would Gallagher really give up Spanish football to return to the Premier League's intensity? The answer, according to Mick Brown, is yes. The former scout stated outright that Gallagher is very keen to return to England and views Newcastle as a great fit this summer. He also pointed out that, although Gallagher earned respect at Atletico, he knows he needs regular minutes to keep his World Cup dream alive. If you're enjoying these exclusive updates from behind the scenes, don't forget to subscribe here on the channel. It takes a lot of work to research and produce this kind of content, so your subscription is the fuel that keeps it all going. And of course, share this video with other Newcastle fans. Let's grow this passionate community together. Another aspect worth noting is the impact Gallagher could have in the Newcastle dressing room. He's known for his leadership, energy, and professionalism. Even at a young age, he captained Chelsea and proved he can handle the pressure of big games. In a squad that blends youth and experience, his presence could act as a bridge between the younger players and natural leaders like Trippier and Bruno Guimaraes. Off the pitch, Gallagher's name could also bring commercial benefits. He's English, has a good relationship with the media, and is well liked by fans. Signing him would instantly generate buzz across social media and help strengthen Newcastle's brand during a crucial phase of international expansion. It's no coincidence the club is targeting players who bring more than just footballing talent. They want ambassadors for the Magpies global project. To wrap up, let's remember, the window is still in its early stages. There's plenty of room for surprises. But the idea of seeing Gallagher in a Newcastle shirt is undoubtedly one of the most exciting possibilities of this transfer period. The player fits the profile, the club has the need, and the current scenario supports a potential reunion. Now, it's just a matter of whether talks move forward, and if Newcastle fans will soon be celebrating another major signing. If you've stayed with us to the end of the video, drop a comment below saying, Gallagher to the tune. That way we'll know who's following closely and is with us every step of the journey. And of course, don't forget, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and leave a like. This season is going to be a big one, and we'll be right here bringing you every rumor, update, and behind-the-scenes insight on the mighty Newcastle United. See you next time.